Welcome to the Mike on Much podcast. I am here with my friend and trusty producer, Max Kerman.
Yo, yo, yo.
I'm also here with our pop culture aficionado, Shane Cunningham.
Yo, yo, yo.
And this is the MMVA special episode. We have Camila Cabello, we have Dove Cameron, we have Lights, we have Post Malone, we have Brandon Flynn from 13 Reasons Why. And those are just a few of the interviews we got. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the night, kind of how we set it up, how things went, the madness of trying to do like a studio show. We were lucky enough to host the Caramel M&M'S Lounge, and it was just madness. Artists after artists were coming in, and we were just kind of talking for 3 hours straight with no breaks.
Yeah, well, you really had the brunt of that responsibility.
Well, Max, enough about me. First things first. First things first. Congratulations, fellas, because I'm sitting here with two MMVA award winners.
We did it, Shane.
Hey, it was all you, Max.
No, it was actually mostly you.
Well, this was the Fan Fave Award. And I think you're the fan favorites, Fan Fave Video.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Because I like to think if I film like a homeless guy eating a can of beans, it still would have won, just based on the Arkells popularity.
Well, that was the original treatment, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how the categories were set up, though, but you didn't have the normal, like, Justin Bieber, Coldplay, Ed Sheeran in our category.
That didn't hurt.
You caught them on a down cycle?
Yeah, so the competition wasn't as stiff as you normally think it would be. So I think that helped us a little bit. Mm-hmm. I mean, the competition was all very good, but I'm just saying it wasn't that Justin Bieber contingent coming out.
Yeah. You guys are too modest. You guys won awards. It was a big moment in the night. It was a really nice...
It was very cool. We should actually sort of address... First of all, we should thank all the Mike on Much fans who were incredible and voted their faces off. And let's get into that for a second.
Yeah, I mean, so many great people. So for listeners, as you know, we were up for an MMVA for Fan Fave Creator.
Yeah.
And I believe it came down to a pretty close race at the end, and we were right there neck and neck. We lost to U2 TV. Congratulations to them.
Screw those guys.
Yeah. But more importantly, we were so flattered and blown away and impressed by everybody.
Laura Carruthers was tweeting her face off.
Great.
Our friend Karen from Baltimore.
Yeah.
Shouts to Karen. She was incredibly helpful.
They were tweeting the hell out of these things with the hashtag.
But my favorite thing is that Shane,
let's not leave me out of the mix here.
who's sort of a competitive guy, or not even competitive, but just when you set your mind to something, you kind of go 100%. Like you'll go through phases where it's like, you need to walk 40,000 steps like on your Fitbit.
Yeah.
Or you'll start like working out like a crazy person. And then you seem to get in your mind that we needed to win this award, which we were flattered to be in the competition. Mm-hmm. We obviously would have loved to have won, but Mike and I don't think we're losing really any sleep over it. But I think you actually lost some sleep over it. You stayed up all night.
Yeah, I was tweeting, I was doing everything. And you brought up an interesting thing where you noticed you did a retweet of Camila Cabello or whatever her name is. What's her name?
Shane, she's an esteemed guest on the show. Camila Cabello.
Okay. So you tweeted a pic of her.
Yeah, just when she was sound checking.
But you didn't put the Mike for MMVA hashtag, and that's how these votes are tabulated.
Well,
it got 1,000 retweets.
Well, here's the thing. I didn't know that if you post some sort of behind-the-scenes photo of a famous person who has a really dedicated like Twitter following, that they'll just start sharing it on like the fan pages on these Twitter accounts. So I tipped you off. I said, if we can have some exclusive content but then also in the tweet post Mike for MMVA, these fans might do all the heavy lifting for us. We won't even have to. We can just go to bed because they'll just be tweeting all night.
So I asked you. I was like, Max, do you have any other pictures behind the scenes of her? You're like, I do, but they're kind of similar. Like one's just her hand in a slightly different position. But you sent it to me, and it worked like gangbusters. Just a slightly different hand position gets the people going nuts. And you say exclusive pic of Camila.
It was capital letters, exclusive pic of Camila, and then you tagged TMZ.
Oh, I tagged TMZ and her fan clubs. Within seconds, she got 100 retweets. And it's very addicting, refreshing, and watching those things go through the roof. Then we got on a mission for Joe Jonas, who, by the way, was a total dud. Because
he didn't deliver on the retweets.
We got a behind-the-scenes Joe Jonas photo, only 15 retweets.
And I was in it. Like, we're having a conversation with each other. You think people would love that. No
so then
cares.
I wanted you shirtless with a puppy. And you didn't take your shirt off, but I did get a retweet if you love puppies, got 20 retweets. And then the crown jewel was supposed to be Niall.
I know.
And I got Niall greeting Post Malone backstage. Just as I was leaving the building to get something to eat, Post Malone's walking up and he like gives like the hug high five thing to Niall. I capture it real covert, tweet it, and it got 589 retweets.
Actually, when I tweeted something about Niall, because his sign in his backstage dressing room was just his name on it, and then I tweeted it, and I said at like some One Direction Twitter fan pages, and then someone called me out and said, these accounts aren't even functioning anymore. You're just trying to get RTs. And I was like, yeah, she's right.
I really did enjoy the 12th hour competitiveness of Shane. If we could send you awesome. Like our text group of just Shane's sort of madness.
We should post that.
Yeah. I don't know if we could post all of it.
Yeah.
I just wish I'd known all week how Twitter worked, because I don't have Twitter. I just got into Twitter in the last.
Yeah, you're just like me and Alex are staying up all night long, and then
we got a lot of votes from Queen Cunningham. I don't know who that was.
Yeah,
but
no clue.
Yeah, I told Alex not to make it Cunningham, and then she changed that name, and then she made it like an old man. And like,
point is, we really appreciate everybody who legitimately voted, and it wasn't just an avatar of Shane or his wife.
Yeah, it was so much fun. So.
And we saw you all. We saw all of those votes that came in and retweeted.
Thank you. So cool. So, Mike, set up how the night looked for us starting from 8 o'clock, because it was kind of crazy. It was kind of a whirlwind.
Yeah. So, like, I mean, again, we were lucky enough to have this great studio in this space, and thank you to anyone listening that watched that madness for 3 hours. That was pretty loosey-goosey. We prepped a bunch of questions. We prepped some games, and we knew going in that you guys were up for an award, that there was a chance that, like, well, Max, you weren't going to be around a lot because you were performing and you were up for a couple awards. Shane was up for the award as well. So we kind of had contingencies where I felt like, oh, I'm going to have to like tap dance. And you don't know how these things go because they don't guarantee you anybody, like any big artists that are going to come in.
And last year, before we had a sponsor,
yeah,
like we had a hard time getting people. It ended up being amazing because Shamara Moore stormed the thing.
Yeah, and Tegan and Sarah came.
But we were like, you know, there was a period of time last year where we were just sort of like sitting on our hands, just like sweating that no one was ever going to come through. This year was the total opposite of that.
We had Serena Ryder, Scott Hellman,
Headley, Tribe Called Red.
Yeah, at the very end, the big sort of conclusion
Sunreal,
was... Yeah, Sunreal came through. We had Max, we had the Arkells, we had Headley, and we had Tribe Called Red all in there at once. And it was about like, it felt like 15 people in the studio. And I was just trying to kind of keep things calm. And, you know, like Jake from Headley's very, you know, he gets very excited and everybody's trying to talk. And I'm like...
And also it was the end of the night, so everyone was wasted too.
And there was rules. Like we weren't really allowed to talk about alcohol, and you know Jacob's known to like moon a camera or whatnot, so it's a little scary because they don't get briefed on what the rules are. So there really was a little bit of like, you know, trepidation when anytime a guy like that comes in.
You're flying by the seat of your pants, and the one thing that is pretty cool is it's like where the studio's positioned is everyone kind of has to walk by our area to go to the stage. So we literally saw everybody that was going through, whether it was Niall or Joe Jonas.
It was so cool. You know, I missed a lot of it, and you told me, oh, we had lots of people coming through. And then when I saw the supercut that M&M'S put together, I was like, oh my God, it was like one kind of celeb after the next. Now, the most exciting thing, though, was Camila coming through, because Camila is an international superstar. She's probably the most famous person, I'd say.
Based on retweets, yeah. Her last name's a bit of a doozy, but...
Yeah, and we got word the day before that she agreed to come through, because most of the other super big stars, whether it's Lorde or Imagine Dragons or Niall, they don't want to do any press. Like they do so many functions and they only commit to doing like one interview, and there's, you know, 20 outlets there.
Yeah.
So the fact Camila agreed in advance to do it was so exciting. Now when she came through, I felt like we all turned into little boys, even, right? Like,
I was super excited.
I was so like nervous, and I felt like the energy in the room changes when someone that famous rolls through.
I just thought we were going to go viral. Just because I knew how popular she was, I just thought everyone, like Latina TV, everybody's going to start tuning in.
You told her she was viral gold, and she was like, what?
I ain't lying.
Yeah. Well, what is interesting, what I'll say about being in a room like that when a big star comes in, is one, they usually have a lot of people with them. Like the bigger the star, sort of the more people you have around you. And it's a small studio. So when you're listening, like realize we have 3 camera people. We have like sort of a floor director that's kind of letting us know who's coming in, writing names on a whiteboard so that we know who's coming next.
That was stressful for me when they forget.
Yeah. So when they come in, the energy in the room changes, and you start to hear all the flashes go off because like people are taking photos in the studio because they'll usually have a photographer. We have a photographer. I feel like someone's shooting some M&M'S stuff. But yeah, and you never know if they're going to show. So when she came in, we were kind of in the middle of another conversation.
Yeah.
You know,
Actually, Dan Rodo was there. And we were like, Dan, get the hell out of here.
Speaking of that, well, actually, let's set up these interviews. So Dan Rodo was kind enough to, he'd come on his own. We interviewed him. And then when Shane had to go get his award with you for the Knocking on the Door video. He held it down.
So shouts to Dan
Shouts
Roto.
to Dan.
He was amazing. And he's a real bro. Like, I really like Dan.
Oh, likewise. He's great. And he seamlessly fit in.
He gets it.
He got it. He asked great questions.
So Camila, the connection originally was she was in town last year with MMVAs, and she was walking by a boombox in Toronto, just like walking around, and heard Leather Jacket and Shazammed it. And so that day, our Twitter feed was like full of Camila fans a year ago. So we already had this connection. When she came through, she someone had prepped her that she had done this a year ago, because that's not the kind of detail that someone like her should remember. But she brought that up. She was also like she kind of made everyone feel good. I thought, like, you know, when she gave everyone a hug, she was like kind of a professional, famous person.
Well, she was all over Mike.
Yeah, the photo, which was crazy. She has her head on your shoulder, and we all were so jealous. And then in the interview she did with Devin later that night, they asked what performer would you want to collaborate with who was at the MMVAs night. She said Arkells. So then I started thinking, should I break up with Lauren for a celebrity
of course.
relationship? The thought crossed my mind. Lauren's upstairs right now.
Yeah.
But wouldn't that be cool?
Yes, of course.
But I was literally thinking, I was like, how could we get Camila on a track? Like maybe acoustic version of And Then Some or Passenger Seat or something like that?
Because Lauren's not really doing anything for your career right now. Let's face it.
She's going to be a nurse.
Yeah.
Like, there's enough of those. Just kidding. So anyway, that was a cool experience.
Well, and for me, my big moment was Post Malone, of course. He, we used the song White Iverson, my wife and I, for our first dance. So I had a picture of my wife dressed as Iverson for him to sign. Yep. And then my wife wasn't allowed in the M&M lounge. So I was like, I want to show him that my wife doesn't really look like Allen Iverson in this photo. So it makes the photo kind of funnier to see that it's like a really pretty girl dressed up as Allen Iverson. Yeah. So then I brought my, of course, wedding album to show him, like, my wife and everything.
One last thing. It was very cool to win the award for Fan Fave Video and to have Shane and Mark come on stage. They had us sort of hovering there, saying, like, your award's coming up. You could win. And no one wants to say, oh, we won. And actually, in the past, at the Junos, people would be like, oh, be ready. And we haven't won. So there was a chance that we weren't going to win.
You've been hurt before.
I've been hurt before. Shane was like, well, we're probably going to win. We're standing right here. Come on. How did it feel for you, Shane, to walk out there with us?
Well, honestly, I wasn't as excited as I should have been, just because I know it's you, and I really felt like you guys are such like stars right now, and like, you know, we were up against like Three Doors Down, so it was like I was like,
Three Doors Down was not in the category.
It was just like, it just felt so obvious that you guys were going to win that I almost felt the video was irrelevant. I don't want to take it away from the award, but I did feel like it was a foregone conclusion because you guys are so famous, and I am proud of the video. But I wasn't as excited as I should have been.
Cool. Well, I feel like the video was amazing, or is amazing. And Mark, it was really cool to share with Mark because Mark seems to be really
Mark
touched.
Is like over the moon, and this was one of his dreams to win an MMVA. Yeah. For me, the best moment of the night was to talk to a fan of the pod. He was a hockey guy. I believe his name was Ben.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
He was like, every week I listen. He's like, every week you guys entertain me. And I was like, oh, this is like, that happens to you all the time, but that never happens to me.
No, that's the beauty of the pod is that we have these kind of friendships with people who just listen, and because that's the way we feel with our favorite pods.
Yeah.
So.
I thought an amazing moment, and it was great talking to Ben because he literally listens to every episode, and he was super nice and sincere guy. Another great moment I thought that was pretty sincere is it was Father's Day, and you let Mark Myers say a little thing.
Oh, yeah.
And so in his moment when you put him on the spot, you know, and if you haven't seen it, you should watch the acceptance speech. He says, "Thanks for making me a dad."
Yeah, thanks for letting me be a dad.
Oh, is that what it is?
Something like that. But it was very on point in a Mark kind of way.
Did he know he was going to say that?
No, I kind of just threw it to him.
Right.
I think he
had stuff prepared, but yeah, I think I've heard him say a variation of that before.
Oh, thanks for making me a dad.
Yeah.
To Shane, because he takes care of Shane a lot.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Shane, were you going to say something?
Yeah, I had a speech. I think I talked about it on the pod, but my speech was, when I was growing up, everyone said I would never win an MMVA. I don't think they'll be saying that anymore. That's all I was
Dad.
Yeah.
Speaking of dads.
Yeah.
Actually, they did say to me, though, we're running behind. If you win, keep it short. Mm-hmm. And so I had that in my mind. So I was like, okay, how do I say this thank the people who need to be thanked, and then kind of like say something personal, and then get to Mark.
Well, I love how they tell the VJs when that's happening too, like, don't take the mic out of your hand.
Well, that was the other crazy thing, is that Tyrone, who I love
the mechanics of it, because he wouldn't let you have the mic.
He wouldn't let me have the mic. I mean, I'm so glad it was a wide shot as this was happening, because if it was zoomed in, it would have been looking so awkward.
Yeah. You see the struggle?
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. It is my face. But the other funny thing was, as we won, there was a camera on us backstage, and I was right next to Niall. And I kind of wanted to have some interaction with Niall. And then he kind of just like walked away as our name was called. And I was like, just pointing at him. But the way it looked in the shot, it was that like we had just been having a conversation.
Like he bigged you up? Yeah.
Yeah, and then he had to get out of my way, but I wanted to give him props. So it kind of worked out.
Yeah, I saw some Twitter comments about that actually.
All right, so we're going to get to these interviews, right, fellas?
Let's do it.
Okay, so the first one you're going to listen to is the exact moment that Max and Shane and Mark come barging back into the studio, dancing and hollering because you just won the award.
Yeah.
So to go from that moment where you guys are on the stage, you're fighting with Tyrone over the mic, Mark makes his thing, that you guys all come in, like just on cloud nine, you come back to the studio, me and Dan Rotor are sitting there yapping because he's holding it down for Shane, and then we all just start talking about the award, and then at that moment, that's when Camila comes walking in.
Yeah, that's very cool.
And then after that, you're going to hear Lights, Post Malone, followed by Dove Cameron. And then the last one will be Brandon Flynn from 13 Reasons Why.
We partied with him later at the Horseshoe Tavern.
That's
Max.
right.
That's
He was
right.
a fun guy. All right, you guys want to get to these interviews? Oh, one note for our listeners. There will not be a dessert on this episode because basically it's just one big extended hangout.
That's it.
All right, let's get to the interviews. Oh my goodness, Shane is moonwalking in with Max. Are those MMVA award winners right now? iHeartRadio MMVA award winners?
Oh, man.
Yes, we won. Wow,
You won?
That's exciting.
You won?
That's exciting. Where's Maxie? Here you go.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. So it's chaos in here right now, but just to frame everything for all of you watching, we are here in the M&M'S Caramel Lounge. We now have MMVA award winners Max, Mark, and Shane here. And we also have Dan Roto.
Hey!
Yeah.
Going in for Shane,
Yeah.
who now won an award.
And between all five of us, we've won about 4 Junos, I think.
Nice.
All from that couch.
Yeah.
How's it been going in here? I've been stressing out the whole time because I'm just wondering how the pod
Wait a
lounge
second,
is
you were
going.
performing tonight, you're winning awards, and you were stressed
He's
about our little
stressing.
lounge?
The
here?
whole time I was asking our manager Ash, I was like, when can I get the hell out of here to get back to the M&M lounge?
Yeah.
I'm not even joking. They're like, you have to stay here because you might win an award. But management didn't want to say we were probably going to win the award, but she was kind of saying to me with like, clenched teeth, like, you're going to stay here. Get back.
But when
You
they
might-
grabbed me, you must have known.
Yeah, so when they brought Shane and Mark over, we thought there was, come on in here, let's go.
Oh my
Oh.
goodness. Camila, how's it going?
How are you?
I'm well.
Filling a spot.
Hi.
How you doing?
Hi.
Thanks for
Wow.
getting out of here.
Oh yeah, okay, maybe for a second.
Hi.
We're gonna
Nice
give
to
you
see
this mic and have you
You're
sit
sitting
right
over
here.
there.
Okay. I love
And
you
Shane,
guys.
you go far.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, how's it going?
I'm really good. How's it going with you guys?
Going well in here.
I'm
Go
eating
for
all
it.
the candy in every
So
room.
much.
I just won an MMVA.
What?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
So did he.
Congratulations.
So the Arkells won a video award, and Shane was the director, and we have this podcast together.
Awesome.
And did you win anything tonight?
I did. I won Best International Artist.
Oh, nice.
Wow, that's amazing.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Have
Thank
you performed yet tonight?
I did. Yeah.
you opened up
I
the
was
show?
first
Oh, you
one.
opened. Great.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
we've been in here just like crushing M&Ms.
Crushing M&Ms.
You know how it goes.
That crowd is really nice, though, aren't they?
They're very
Canadians.
Yeah.
good. So Camilla,
Why
I've
are
been
you
meaning
guys
to
like
talk
that?
to you.
That's so nice.
Well, actually, this is a question related to how nice you are. Because
you.
last year, when you were in town for the MMVAs, you did a little Snapchat story or Instagram
did.
story where you gave a little shout out to the Arkells.
I did.
And then our Twitter feed for the next week was just full of
Really?
your fans just curious about
Oh,
us.
well, I was so excited when I saw it on the list today because I remember last year, I was just saying this in an interview because they asked who I was excited to see tonight. And I was in town for the MMVAs, and there was this street where they had this boombox where I got gelato.
Nice.
Hazelnut.
Very good.
Got it again last night. And they have this boombox where they play music, and they were playing Leather
Jacket.
Leather Jacket. And I Shazammed it, and that's all I was listening to for 3 days because I made
Really?
I made a
Oh.
Toronto playlist.
Wow.
That's the coolest thing. Do you look forward to Spotify New Music Fridays? Are you into
Yo,
that?
yeah.
Yeah, every Friday I just wake up and
I
ooh, what do we
literally
got?
feel like I haven't missed anything.
Yeah.
Because I am always on there.
So typically this show is a long form conversation, but we probably have you for about 7 minutes.
That might be stretching it.
That may be 4 minutes.
About
But Mike
A
is
boat?
the host.
Were you making fun of the way we say about?
But
A boat?
sorry.
Do we want to talk about how she's viral gold?
Oh yeah, okay. You know, we had serious questions.
We
but
did.
We're
But you know
gonna.
what? We got you here now.
I'm what?
So, we're trying to win a contest. And the contest revolves around getting retweets. We were struggling. We were like, I'll get a tattoo. Michael cut his hair. If you retweet this 20 times.
I'll shave my head.
Then all of a sudden, we just take a picture of you, just put it up. We don't hashtag with the proper hashtag.
No, you didn't.
It gets 1,000 retweets.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
In 1 hour.
Did you guys win?
No,
No.
we lost because we didn't
I'm
put
not-
the
I'm
hashtag.
not
You
good
up.
got us
enough,
closer
damn
than
it.
we never would have been, though.
So then I'm like, Max, send me another picture of Camilla.
I have to get better.
And then
so
I
that-
put it up. Boom, 1,000 retweets in an hour again. This time with the hashtag.
But you still didn't win. I'm sorry. I failed
I
you.
know. We screwed up.
No, it's my fault.
We wouldn't have been
You
even
killed
in the running,
Niall
though.
From One Direction. We put a picture of him up and only got 125 retweets.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Just thought I'd
Yeah,
let you know.
Shane's really tracking the numbers.
Well, we lost.
He's giving me all the data
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
Well, next time, hopefully.
Yeah.
That's
Oh
true.
yeah. Well, whatever. We had a good time.
Yeah.
We won an award.
That's true. You've done a couple MMVAs now.
Yeah.
What has changed since the last time you've been here in the sense of like, is the party funner? Is it bigger? Does it change at all? Or is it the same old
And
habit
are
for
you partying tonight later?
Is there a party?
Yeah, the horseshoe.
There
That's where
always a
everybody
party.
goes.
The where?
The horseshoe tavern.
Goes till 4 a.m.
Really?
Yeah.
The Horseshoe Tavern.
It's kind of a grimy bar, but
It's true.
that's where the best parties
I'm
are.
legal
typically.
here, right?
How
Big
old are you?
time.
20.
You're only
Oh,
20?
big time.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's 19 plus.
Yes, I remember last year. I don't know why, because I was 19, but they didn't.
Maybe
let
your
me
management
in.
They
told you
wouldn't
it's
let you in. As
21
if they
plus.
wouldn't let you in. You could go anywhere
No, they
and
really
get in.
because when
Come on.
I get out of my like get up, I am very like I'm short and brunette, and people are like, who? You know.
But as far as the award show, what's changed the most?
What's changed? That was the question.
That's where we were at originally.
Right.
I'll always bring it back.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
I think I have never opened before because last time I was here with Fifth Harmony and we were the last performance, so it was fun to be able to just see the crowd at its like freshest, if
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
So that was really fun, and they also I didn't know what to expect because I've never been here as a solo artist before, and I think what really took me by surprise was how just nice they were, and they just showed me a lot of love, which made me a lot less nervous than I was initially.
Okay, here's a question. Everybody is trying to look good tonight, you know, and everybody has their get hot quick hacks. So in their mind, it's like if I do like 15 push-ups,
I
like,
did 15 push-ups 20 minutes before
or if
you
I
walked
like
in
kind
here.
of stick to guacamole
It worked.
or something.
Oh, really? Thank
Yeah.
you.
What is your get hot quick hack in your mind that's just like more of a mind trick than actually probably does anything? Do you do like 20 sit-ups and you're like, I'm good to go?
I dance in my dressing room.
Oh, really?
Oh.
To what do you dance to?
To like Caribbean music, like
Ah.
Afrobeat type music. It makes me feel like I'm in a tropical island somewhere.
Oh, that's good.
And so I'll just kind of do inappropriate dance moves.
Nice.
just boogie around.
Yep.
All right,
Feel
and
good.
what is at the end of a big weekend? What is your like treat yourself day? You're like, all right,
Movies.
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 I actually just watched The Amazing Spider-Man today I had like a 2-hour break. Very good movie.
Oh, good.
Kind of underrated. But I love movies.
What's your favorite movie of all time?
Of all time, that's so hard. I
It's a
would probably
difficult
say a
one.
Disney movie.
Yeah?
Yeah, I would say probably Peter Pan.
Peter Pan. That's
a
not a left
classic.
field answer.
What about you?
Probably Lion King. If we're going Disney movies, Lion King.
Okay, all-time favorite movie.
Oh, maybe American Beauty.
Never seen it.
It's fantastic.
Hey, let's
Doesn't
do
hold
one.
up.
You mean
M&M
Canadian
trick.
Beauty?
Canadian Beauty. That's right. All right, we got to send Camila back to the party.
No, we're doing one M&M trick. You got to choose one.
One
or
color.
take one from the thing, and then we're gonna ask you a question based on the color.
Wow, you went for it.
I did.
Green.
Yes.
Okay, so you're working tonight. When is your next vacation? Where is it? And who are you going with?
Next vacation to Italy.
Ooh, Mamma Mia.
Ooh.
I think I'm a little bit too to go by myself. Something would happen to me. But hopefully I go there. Here's the dream situation. I go meet a great Italian boy.
Ooh.
Are you single?
I am.
I'm married.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
So yeah,
All right. Well, I hope that
Italy
you
by
enjoy
myself.
Italy by yourself. You'll meet a great Italian
with
boy.
my dog. Did you go to the puppy lounge?
Of course.
With
Is your
that
puppy
dog.
there? Do you have a puppy?
I just wanted to take that one.
Yeah, I'm sure they
You
can
do what you
arrange
want.
that.
Go take one.
He's going with me to Italy.
Thank you so much for your
Camila,
time.
you know-
Enjoy Italy and then come back here next year. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Have a great night.
have to directly speak into this? Because you guys are all labbed up.
Well,
Yeah, we're not
Shane and I are
lab
lab
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
All
It's
right.
not a
You're
competition.
labless.
Like,
I am
yeah.
labless in Toronto.
So Max, you walked the red carpet.
Yeah.
Lights walked the red carpet. Were you guys like staggered? Were you close to each other during the walk?
Nowhere near each other.
Yeah, I know. She was doing her own thing.
I specifically asked for that, so.
I was tempted though to go in and sabotage one of your interviews.
You should have. You know,
Yeah.
I'm always open to that.
Yeah, some shenanigans.
Let's see.
Who were you most interested in seeing on the red carpet? Because I know you had a little interaction with. Actually, Shane, you're gonna like this. I talked to Post Malone.
What?
Wow.
And actually, Lights talked to Post Malone first, though. Explain how it went with Post Malone.
Well, he said, "Hey, you are Bobo Ken's wife." So
Wow.
I was recognized.
Didn't even recognize
Yeah.
you for being Lights, but for your husband,
Hey, you
Bo.
know what? That's awesome. That's very cool. And
Do you look at that as a compliment or like,
Totally.
hey, I'm a star in my own right?
you know what? Who cares?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I've been doing this for 10 years and just don't care anymore.
Nice.
I mean, I care about making great art, but your ego just kind of falls out the window after a while because it happens all the time. Like,
Does
you get-
Bo get called Lights' husband often?
He does, right? It's a
What
shared
happens more
thing.
often, though?
It depends where we are,
Uh-huh.
right? Or who we're around.
Oh, so if you're
But-
around like...
Say you're in Vancouver.
In Vancouver, I would, but like on Warped Tour, he would.
It's all Bo.
Yeah. Different vibes.
When people see you, do they ever say, "Hey, you're Shane's friend"?
No, that has not happened yet. But one day...
It's about to. It's
But you know,
about
I
to.
will say this.
The night is young, though. That could happen by the end of the night.
We have a
Very
friend...
well.
That's my fantasy. by
A
the way.
mutual friend. It's actually good. His name's J.R. Diggs, and he's a TV personality in Hamilton. And we hang out because we play basketball together. And within Hamilton, he's actually a very big deal. And so
interesting.
there's a lot of times we'll be out having a beer after basketball, and somebody will come up to us and go, sorry, I hate to interrupt. And then I go, oh, don't worry about it, don't worry about it. And then they want to talk to JR. They have
No
no idea who I
way.
am.
Can you
That's
take a
great.
picture of me and J.R. Diggs?
That's
And then
no,
you're-
literally. JR is way more famous than I am in Hamilton, which I
Isn't
kind
it
of.
funny when that happens though? Like you kind of think it's gonna be you, and then your ego just shot down.
Oh,
But it's great. It's good for you. It's healthy.
Do you have to put on like the fake, like,
Yeah,
oh,
I'll take the
cool,
photo.
give me the photo.
Yeah,
just
totally.
making it happen.
Yeah, and then you once you take enough of those shots, you're like you can never expect.
Yeah.
Right?
So you've already met Post Malone.
Yeah. It's great. He's a really nice guy.
super
Yeah.
nice. So get this. I went up to Post Malone because we were both in the same waiting area before the red carpet. And I was like, hey, I play in this band Arkells. He's like, yo, I know you guys. And I don't think he did, but he's a pro.
He's so
that's what
nice,
that's what
yeah.
a pro says. He's like, oh, I heard you guys playing. I'm so excited for that. I was like, where are you from, Post? He's like, I'm from Dallas. I was like, well, I'm excited to see your performance. Also, just want to let you know, I co-host this podcast with my friends, and one of the co-hosts, his wedding song was White Iverson, and his beautiful wife dressed up like Allen Iverson.
Not for the wedding.
Not for the wedding,
But for Halloween.
But for Halloween.
Did you want to see that picture, Lights? Because we have it handy.
Let's get it started right away.
let's
Shane, go grab it.
So show the photo.
This is my wife.
Oh, what? That is crazy.
So she was kind of like the original White Iverson.
Wow.
And then that was our wedding song, who's White Iverson. So I want
You
to
didn't
get
wear this to the wedding though.
No.
Fair.
Yeah.
Anyway, he was like, yo, I saw that picture on Twitter today. I'm going to come on by. So we have an in with Post Malone, which I'm very excited about.
That's
So
a
he
great
will
in.
be coming by here.
He will be coming
Yes.
by
Okay. So are we gonna do some questions?
Let-
here with
let's get to the
M&Ms?
game.
Okay. So we got some games here
Oh, fun.
we are in the M&M's Caramel
Can I
Lounge.
eat that?
Absolutely. That's why they're there.
here.
They're
Have you
all
ever
for
had
you.
these? They're
Wait.
just coming to
a minute.
Canada.
Yes. Here, we'll get this.
It's a
out of the
game
way.
changer.
Wow.
She picked up a green M&M to eat.
What?
So there is a color.
Associated
Yes.
with a question. So we have questions that
Oh,
are color
dang.
coordinated.
Okay.
Don't show her.
All right.
I'm not showing her. All right, here we go. Green question. You're here, you're working it, you're walking the red carpet. When is your next vacation? Where is it? And who are you going with?
Is this hypothetical? Because I don't have one booked.
What?
Okay, hypothetical's fun.
Okay. Well, first of all, you
I
can
don't
take
take vacations, okay?
It's
I'm just
important.
kidding. I totally take vacations.
Okay.
That's not me.
If you were going to go on a vacation, where would it be, and who'd you go with?
I would definitely go to Tokyo with my family. There's so much there for like little ones, big ones, all in between. And generally, the stuff that little ones and big ones are still kind of the same. You go to an arcade and everyone likes it, right?
Yep.
Some ramen, see some music. It's
pretty good.
Pick up some manga.
Right. I've never been. You been?
Never been.
No Tokyo for you?
Well,
No
you know what?
Tokyo.
Let's make our next vacation together.
Yeah,
in
the
Tokyo.
pod goes
The
with Lights'
pod,
family.
You
I
know
love
what?
this.
I can get into that.
Pod will go to
Let's-
Tokyo. You know what? Also, one of the things we have in this lounge, it's an award show. Although you've been
You
up for
weren't
awards in the
nominated.
past.
I wasn't. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you.
Come on,
You won
Shane.
an award this evening.
You have. That's the great news. So Shane, this is the award that you're going to win. We're gonna play some music for you because you've won an award.
Okay.
You are
won
the
award.
first famous person to enter the lounge.
That's right. You beat Max by a hair.
I thought
did.
I was
I
gonna.
came in just. No, you came ahead of me.
Is that right? You're more famous.
Yeah. So
I
you're-
don't like putting people on the spot, but speech.
What? This is. I didn't expect
To that camera,
this.
please.
My God.
Okay. To the
There's like
camera.
10 cameras.
This one right here, the far right. You're gonna have to make a award
Wow.
speech
Okay.
now.
This is. Wow. I'd like to thank Allen Iverson.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. And everyone in this room, Max Kerman especially. He
I worked
encouraged
You were
me
being
played
over
off.
the years.
Yeah, that's the end
Okay.
of the
Good.
speech.
Goodbye.
Okay, it was great though. I really enjoyed that speech.
Thank you.
It was good.
I meant every word of it.
How did it feel to win the first award ever given out in the M&M Caramel Lounge?
Unreal. Unexpected.
I know.
Still confused about what it is.
Still very confused.
Yeah.
All right, we have 2 minutes, so let's do one yes or no game, and then we're gonna take a photo, and then you gotta go.
Listen,
Okay.
we're gonna give you like a yes or no paddle.
Okay.
Let's
May
do
I
this.
ask the first one?
Please.
I haven't talked in a while.
I like the way you said that. May I ask? Do the first.
All right.
I would be honored.
Do you?
Oh, there's Post Malone. Come on, come here.
Oh, it's all happening. Post Malone's coming in. All right, you're gonna have to share your mic
All
with
right.
Post though.
Post, come on in.
Hey, all right, come on, have a seat. Welcome
All
to the
right.
M&M's Caramel
So,
Lounge.
thank you
What's
for
up, my
How's it
friend?
going? Nice to
Mike
meet
and
you.
Shane.
Shane, nice to meet you.
again.
How are you? You good?
All right.
What's going on?
You can take some M&Ms if you're hungry for some sweet tooth stuff.
I have my grills in. It'll hurt. It's like a retainer. My
really?
grills, yeah. If I eat those, they'll get in there. But I'm gonna have some after the show.
Nice.
In bed and watch Logan.
Oh, that's an
Logan.
amazing
Yeah.
idea.
Great movie.
Yeah, I haven't finished it yet. I'm really excited.
Really? How much
Yeah.
you got left? Like 20 minutes or like an hour?
It's a long ass movie. It'll probably be like 40.
Okay, cool.
All right, so we're playing yes or no with lights.
Okay.
And then we got some other stuff we got to get to pertaining to you. So let's do the yes or no question.
Well,
Shane's
this
gonna
one
take
could be
it over.
good for both of them.
All right.
Okay,
So
grab
I'll share
another
this paddle with
Okay.
you.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
You don't mind, do you?
I don't have to share.
Okay.
There we go.
All right. Do either of you remember my name?
Hold
Now,
up the paddle.
Post, we did just meet seconds ago.
Put it up.
All right, let's see, lights. You see?
Oh!
No, you're the one who recognized me.
All right. What do you got? No, put it. No.
Wait.
I honestly blank on
Shane.
everybody's name.
Oh!
Oh, I was gonna say Sean. I was gonna say Sean.
I'm so impressed by that.
Wow. I'm such a dick.
You're gonna make it in this bit.
You had a G card though.
Well, when you,
Oh
you know,
no!
Look at it says his name on the back. He didn't remember. You should have shared your tricks. That's even better.
But I did remember.
Yeah.
All right. Next question.
Next question. All right, Shaney, you
Okay.
ask it, buddy.
Okay, this one might be more for Post. But did you know your song "White Iverson"
He looks at lights.
was my wedding song?
You know what? I heard that story, and no, I did not know until today. But I didn't know it was your wedding song.
You have to use the paddle, Posty.
Oh, no.
Nice.
But he kind of
You
knew.
got. If you have to, there's some tape.
So these are all like personal questions about you now. I feel like
No, I'm going
That's
on.
kind of how Shane
It's
rolls.
Shane Mania.
Yeah.
It's Shane
I'm
Mania.
excited.
like
Posty.
here's the deal. You're like a recognizable person. You're a
Right.
good-looking guy.
Wow.
Love your shirt.
I like this.
Love your shirt. Great. I really like that shade actually. It's my new favorite
Oh,
shade.
thank you. Did you see the back?
What?
shoot.
Get out of here. That's an amazing
Wow.
shirt.
That-
All I'm saying is, dude, I remember faces so much easier, and I'm
Okay.
sorry. Like it's something I'm working
Lights,
on.
don't let him
It really
shame
is.
you.
I am.
He's
Just
shaming
stop
out
it.
on you.
I am.
This is
I'm
he's twisting
shaming
you.
You're
I
shaming.
am. You're shading me
Oh,
real
stop it.
bad.
Don't feel ashamed.
Lights,
This
I
is
can promise you,
perfectly
you are
normal.
1,000 times nicer human than Shane is. So,
He
Now
knows
I've
you
heard
both.
everything.
all right.
Yeah.
What was your wedding song, Lights?
Bon Iver, Blindsided.
Ah, that's a
Yeah.
good one.
Yeah.
Pretty
Got
good
him.
one.
Yeah.
You're not married, are you, Post?
I'm not married.
If you got married.
I'm married to the money.
Hey, that's it. It's married to
Classic,
life.
classic rapper line.
What would your wedding song be if you got married to money?
The Shane McMahon entrance. The money. I'll walk in all buff and
Oh, he'd be
Used
so
to be
good to your
a
wedding.
Mike-
$1 million man, Ted
Mike, what was
DiBiase.
your wedding song?
Oh man, Underneath It All by No Doubt. I almost forgot which
come
would have
on,
been his
really?
Yeah,
That's really nice.
yeah, Underneath It All.
That's nice.
Yeah.
All right, Shane, what was your wedding song?
It was White Iverson.
Okay, now show him the thing. That was the segue.
Show him the thing. This is important.
All right, so
This might be weird, but I brought my wedding out.
Wow.
Yeah. But okay, just look at this beauty. Look at her there.
wow, what a great
right.
pick. Great
See,
pick.
you're mad at me, so you're not
Oh,
showing
you're
me.
fine. That's so sweet.
Yeah,
Okay,
keep
she's
lights
really
involved.
cute.
All right.
What
Yeah.
a babe.
Do you want? Well, maybe you want Post Malone to sign your wedding album.
Wait.
Would you mind signing?
I wouldn't touch the album.
now
I
he's
touch
on
the
the spot.
picture.
Wait,
That- the album is too
where's the one
precious.
of hers, Iverson? That's the one I want.
That
signed.
one.
Yes. If you could sign that, that'd be incredible.
So what inspired my song? Out of any song, they had really dope, beautiful songs.
That's a great question.
And
Well, you know what?
why is
The
my,
interview has turned
why
around.
is my ignorant song? It's fun.
I thought it was a beautiful song.
Really?
Actually, yeah.
Well, you know what? I'll
Lyrics
tell-
aside, but
Exactly. Just the melody.
yeah, I'm a melody guy.
You know, he asked me to perform the song, but the band was on tour.
My name's Shane.
her
as
name.
you know. Oh, okay.
No, it's
Alex.
her
It's not all
Alex.
about you,
As
bro.
you know.
Her name.
I was about to say,
Alex.
no way that I forgot Shane again.
Her name's Alexandra.
Alexandria. Or Alexandra.
Alexandra, yeah.
Okay.
Thanks for sitting down with us,
Hey,
man.
thanks for
And
having me,
Lights,
guys.
thank you so much, as always.
My
You're the
biggest
first
takeaway
one
from
in.
this is I'll never forget your name. I promise.
So we're gonna do a Polaroid here with everybody.
Yeah.
You guys
Shrey,
don't
do you mind snapping a photo on the thing?
Hi,
Very
Dove.
nice to meet you.
Mike.
Dove, nice to meet you.
Likewise. Have a seat.
Thank you. Is this I feel like this is not a sitting dress. Am I okay?
You're sitting the right way, like
Yeah.
where
Lay
you
down.
can. Yeah, you just lay down.
Is this okay? Tell me. Is this okay?
You're golden.
Golden. You're golden.
You're golden.
You're absolutely golden.
Yeah. So how's your night been so far?
My night has been amazing.
Yeah.
I feel like this microphone is taller than me. This is like a massive
We'll stand you up
microphone.
next to it after. and
How
we'll
tall
get
are
your
you,
chest.
Dub?
5'2".
Whoa.
But tonight, whoa, he says with fear in his eyes.
I say that
I
to
think
anything.
this is like 8 feet. I think this is like 8 inches or something like that. So I'm very
The
tall
8-inch
tonight.
heel?
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah,
Nice.
this is like Stilt City. Broken
Yeah.
ankles tonight, insured.
So you're 5'10" tonight.
5'10" tonight. Yeah, exactly.
Wow, you're good with the math.
Yeah, I was just about to say. I was like, yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Let's verify that. Do we have people on the side? Yeah.
So the night's been going good.
Yes.
This is your first MMVAs?
It is.
What are your thoughts so far?
It's a really good energy. I
Yeah.
actually noticed immediately on the. Then someone said to me on the carpet, they're like, "Oh yeah, maybe it's your first Canadian event," and I was like, "That's absolutely true."
Is that true?
Yeah, it is my
Are
first.
Canadians nicer?
I kind of think that they are.
Yeah?
I mean, they're just they're warmer, I would say.
Right.
Yeah.
I
There's
always wonder that, like, if Toronto is the exception to the Canadian being nice rule. Because I find Toronto's very fast paced.
We're still kind people, though.
Yeah. I think there's also
Shut
just
up,
different.
Mike.
Shut up. I think there's also just different kinds. Like I feel like the kindness in LA is very aggressive. Everyone's like, "You're so pretty," and we're all
Right.
shouting at each other. You know what I mean?
That's interesting.
Yeah, you guys are just more
I can't
laid
even
back.
walk down the street in LA.
Yeah, exactly. Because
Without
you're so
people
pretty.
All
yelling.
the cat calling and
Yeah.
you're hot.
Like,
Calm down.
the trouble. Yeah.
Sorry.
Just stay away. So,
Yes.
who are you most excited to see here tonight?
I think Camila is an incredible live performer. I'm also very excited to see DNCE. I've never seen Lord live, and I've always wanted to. So.
We were lucky enough to see Lord at Coachella this year.
Really?
We were down there with our show, yeah, so it was pretty amazing.
I missed her.
She was
and
phenomenal.
I love her.
She's pretty great.
Yeah. So yeah, I would say. I mean, but everybody. This is such a music-centric show, obviously. So I'm really excited to see everybody.
Do you want to play a game with us?
I would love to play a game with you.
All right, let's do it. We're going to do yes or no.
Okay, I'm ready. A
Okay.
game is my favorite. Lay it on me.
All right, you're going to have to pick up the panel, though.
Oh, okay.
And so when we ask you the yes or no question, you're
Yes.
gonna face your yes or no to that far camera there on the far right.
Okay, the phone? That one.
You
okay.
got it. Yeah, the phone camera.
The
We don't
phone
have to let
camera.
the viewers at home know that.
Okay, sorry.
We're a
sorry.
high-tech operation. The microphones work.
The massive
I'm
8
just
foot tall
kidding.
camera.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, cool. So, yes or no, have you ever snooped through a friend's bathroom or bedroom drawers?
No, I have not.
And doesn't it seem weird
Wow.
that someone would do that?
That's extra. That's like way too much for
I
me.
would say 85% of the people that come in here have all said yes.
No, that makes me paranoid about my house.
Maybe Canadians aren't so
I can't
nice.
trust anyone.
Yeah.
Well, now you're giving me trust issues.
Sorry, I don't want to do that. I'm
Sorry.
just telling it like it is. I'm putting the consensus
Okay,
together.
yeah, definitely.
Okay,
Okay,
I do
well-
not want to freak you out.
Okay, no.
I want you to have a great time.
I'm
here.
thoroughly freaked out.
Okay, is this your first time in Canada?
No. I actually
That
went.
wasn't on the list, but I like that it was yes or no.
Oh.
Everything's a yes
I was
or no.
really in the game just then. No. All right,
Everything's
next.
a yes or no. Okay.
No, I'm from Seattle, so I used to go to Whistler a lot.
Did you ever go to Vancouver?
Yes, we film a lot of our movies in Vancouver, so I love Vancouver.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I'm
back
ready,
to
I'm
the
ready.
actual
Okay, yeah,
list.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Have you tipped under 15% at a restaurant in the last 3 years?
No, I don't think so.
Just answering all the right ways.
No,
This is
because
good.
I always make friends with my waiters. I'm always like, "What's your name? How's your night going? What's your horoscope? Like,
Yeah.
how are things at home?"
but
They're
what
always
hap-
like sitting with me by the end of it.
You guys are leaving
Yeah,
together.
exactly.
What happens though if they're a terrible waiter or waitress?
You
Do
know,
you just like go, you know what? This is I go out for a meal. I'm going to tip no matter what.
Honestly, I feel like if you're lovely to people, they're lovely back to you. So I don't really.
Are you really this nice? Are you putting this on for all of our cameras here?
No, I mean, and my boyfriend's right there, so maybe he can tell
really
you.
this
No,
nice?
don't bring my boyfriend on. I can't.
Okay.
No.
Answer
She almost
right.
opened it right up.
Tell them what I said for you to tell them.
He seems
Yeah.
terrified for the people who can't see it.
Stop saying being so terrified. You're making me look bad. It's better. Stop crying. All right. This is a disaster.
For all of you
Good.
watching the M&M's Caramel Lounge at home, he was very kind about it. You are this nice.
Thank you.
Yes.
Making it
I
up.
feel like one of those parents on like American Idol that stand to the side.
He said he feels like one of those parents at American Idol that stands at the side.
You're doing great, baby.
Doing great. And now that you're supporting him.
Yeah, exactly.
That's about you.
Just-
What's
yeah.
that accent?
What's that accent? I don't know. I just picked him up on the streets today. I'm like, what's your name? He's from Scotland.
Nice.
It's great.
All right, this is about me, not you. So
Yeah.
All right, sorry.
Let's give
Stand
her
there,
a
look
moment for
pretty.
once in her life.
stand there, look pretty. Prettier. Okay, quiet. Thank you.
Okay. Have you ever eaten food that is past the expiry date?
No, that freaks
Hard
me
no.
out. Hard no.
Wow.
I'm like a crazy person with expiration dates.
Me too.
Yes, it's
You're
like a
answering
past
everything
life problem.
perfectly. Yeah.
Thank you. I was like, I want to make this guy happy
Yes.
with my answers. He approves me.
True, you know.
Yeah, but too good to be true.
I can't
he
hear a
says.
word you're saying through that accent. Yeah, can we subtitle this guy?
Yeah. I never. I'm also a stickler with labels, so no, I never do that.
Okay. Have you ever lied about why you were late?
Yes.
Okay, so that's the first.
All the
there we
time.
go.
I'm sorry, but like all the time. I'm gonna be showing up to my own wedding with Starbucks, like 20 minutes late. I'm always showing up with Starbucks being like, traffic was so bad, with like 5 fresh iced lattes with me. Like, oh, I'm always late. It's a terrible, terrible thing.
And you'll just openly lie about it.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Yeah, I do. But that's like an LA thing too. Everybody knows.
You're just late.
Yeah, and everybody's late, and like you're always late, so then they're late, so then nothing starts on time.
Well, traffic is horrible. out
Traffic
there.
genuinely is terrible.
Now you're feeding into the lies. Like now you're giving her.
He and I.
Hey, she's a perfect
It's us
woman.
against you.
She's the
exactly.
perfect woman.
I'm not hitting on her. I'm just saying. I like what I like.
Okay, well, you've been so awesome. Thank you for coming by, Dove.
Thank
and
you so
we're gonna let
much.
you get back to the party
Thank
with your
you.
Scottish boyfriend. It seems
Is
pretty
Dove your
cool.
real name?
Dove is my real name.
Wow.
What a great
Perfect
name.
woman.
Perfect woman.
All right. Perfect woman.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, man, Brandon Flynn's coming in here.
Oh, 13 reasons why.
All right, come on in. What's
Dan?
going on? How's it going? We're going to have you sit over on this side.
Switch spots.
Cool. And we're going to give you the mic that's...
This one?
Oh, you got it. There it is. That's all yours.
Finders keepers.
How's it going, man?
Good.
Having a good night?
Good. Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
13 Reasons Why is like one of the biggest shows of this year. It's
Yeah.
completely blown up.
Yeah.
So you shoot a show like that. Do you anticipate it's going to be as big as it is? Or are you just kind of like, I'm doing the work and we'll see how it goes?
Yeah, it's much more like that. You know, you kind of join on, and for me, it was my first job, so I was just like, wow, this is amazing, and I just want to show up every day and deliver the truth and the art that I saw in it, and hope for the best. But kind of wasn't even on my radar, honestly. It was just about the work.
Yeah,
and
that's a
the
great
show blew up.
That's a great first job.
Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding.
I would
Netflix.
say.
Did you guys get to see it all before it goes live on Netflix? Or do they send you guys screeners? Or are you
No.
just like all the rest of us?
No, we were just like all the rest of us.
Really?
Yeah.
So when it goes up, would you just binge it like
Yeah,
the rest of us?
I did. I'm still not caught up on the last like 2 episodes, but I'm doing that on my trip back to
Right.
San Fran.
But you know how it ends.
Yes,
Okay.
I do.
So, not a lot of people know, but you just did an off-Broadway show.
Yeah.
How
I
was
did.
that?
That was amazing. My bread and butter is theater. It's what I've trained in for the last like 12 years of my life. And I got to work with John Kander, who, for people who don't know, is part of a legendary duo called Kander and Ebb, who wrote Chicago and Cabaret. Wow. And him and this writer, Greg Pierce, wrote Kid Victory. And it was this off-Broadway musical that showed at the Vineyard in Union Square, and it was awesome.
Wow. So you get some energy from doing like the live performances.
I love it. And it's like a master class in acting, man. You know, you're on stage the whole time. You're just like making choices left and right, and hopefully every night it's different. But it's so in the moment because it's so live and so present, which is exhilarating.
One of the interesting things about, I think, success in general is that you sort of end up in this whole sort of world of like things like this, shows like this. I mean, as an actor that's sort of been focused on theater mainly and the work, how much do you enjoy and embrace all of this and the stuff that comes along with success?
I mean, those are cool. There's always, what I like about it is there's always room to meet new artists and see what they have to say and what they're doing. And I think if there's chance for like collaboration amongst that. But to be perfectly honest, what I love about tonight is that I'm not a musician. I'm not in the music world. I'm just here and supporting, and it's kind of awesome because everyone needs support.
That's awesome.
Now, like, I'm about to ask a question that I guarantee you've been asked a million times. But Selena Gomez was an executive producer on 13 Reasons Why. What was it like working with her?
She's really an awesome person, like so generous, and you could see what she's received as far as what she's given, you know, the attention she gets. You could see that could probably go a whole other way. She is so generous and so passionate about her work, and that's always present when she's in the room, and you can feel that, and it's awesome to have her around and have her on this project. Yeah.
Well, we are in the M&M'S Caramel Lounge, so you want to play a game with us?
Yeah.
All right, here's what we're going to do. You seem a little trepidatious. Yeah, okay, you're good? All right, sweet. What we're going to do is we're going to have you grab one of these M&Ms, and depending on the color you grab, we're going to ask you a question that coordinates with that color.
Okay.
So grab yourself an M&M.
You know what? I'm not even going to look.
I like it.
Yeah.
Random.
Going blind.
Yellow.
Yellow. All right, here we go. Yellow. Okay. What is the topic of conversation being discussed currently in your most recent iMessage group or Facebook group? You know, like Buddy's got like an iMessage group.
Yeah. If they wanted to get lunch in Napa.
Wow.
Okay, there's got to be a story. Yeah. What are you doing in Napa? Is everyone hanging out in Napa? Do you live there?
Yeah, we all live around there because the show shoots around that area, you know, in multiple locations. So I think everyone was kind of wondering if we wanted to get lunch.
Yeah.
But I was in Toronto, so I didn't even respond.
Oh, you didn't even respond?
No.
You just froze them out. You're busy. You're doing things.
I'm busy. I'm in Canada.
All right, well, we're going to let you back to this party.
Thanks.
And thanks for sitting with us, man.
I appreciate
it. We
that,
really
man.
appreciate
It's been fun.
That's it. That's all. That is our iHeartRadio MMVA special wrapped.
Thank you so much to everybody who included us in the big show. Obviously, the Arkells got to play, which was really exciting. We've never done that before, so thank you for the invitation. But also, we got to host the M&M Lounge, and some people are saying we were the best host the M&M Lounge has ever had.
A lot of people are saying that, especially within our circle of friends.
Yeah. And it was the first year it's ever happened. But huge thank you to Greg Stewart, as always, Dan Carruthers, who helps so much with the social media stuff, Jenna Gregory, who does all the artwork. Find us on Twitter and Instagram, Mike on Much, and leave a comment and rating in iTunes because that helps the show grow.
The Mike on Much podcast is produced by Max Kerman. I am your host, Mike Veerman. See you next week. We don't die on the weekend.